My cousin told my husband she was better for him and sent private photos of her to prove it. My husband ignored her, but her fiancé didn't. He forwarded them to every guest at their engagement party. I, 29F, have a cousin, Vanessa, 29F, and we've had a weird rivalry since we were kids. She always has to one-up me. If I got an A on a test, she'd brag about getting an A+. When I bought my first car, she somehow convinced her parents to get her a newer one the next week. It's always been like this. I mostly laugh it off, but it can be exhausting. I got married last year to my husband, Ryan, 30mm. Vanessa was one of my bridesmaids. She didn't do anything overtly rude at the wedding, but I did catch her trying to cozy up to Ryan a couple of times at the reception. I shrugged it off as her being overly friendly. She was a little tipsy, and let it go. Ryan found it odd, but harmless. Fast forward to this year, Vanessa got engaged to her fiancé, Cole, 30mm. I was genuinely happy for her. I hoped maybe she'd finally stop that weird competition with me now that she was getting married too. Well, I was wrong. A few weeks ago, completely out of the blue, Ryan received a series of messages from Vanessa. They started out somewhat innocently, just overly friendly, flirty texts. He showed me immediately because it was weird and we don't keep secrets. We decided together that if it was just a one-time drunken mistake, we'd ignore it. But then she sent more the next day, bubbling down. This time she told him that marrying me was a mistake and that she would be better for him. She actually wrote that everyone knew he'd be happier with her instead of me. We were floored. It got worse. She attached 2 very explicit photos of herself in lingerie and less. Basically, Vanessa was offering herself to my husband, saying, "Here's what you could have instead." I felt sick reading that. Ryan was furious and immediately said, "That's it, I'm telling Cole." We screenshotted everything, her texts, the photos, all of it. Ryan never responded to her at all. He just blocked her on his phone. We talked it over and agreed that Cole needed to know about this before he married her. How could we not warn him? He's about to marry someone who's sending nudes to another man, my husband no less. So Ryan reached out to Cole. He had met Cole a few times at gatherings, and we had Cole's number from a family contact list. Ryan sent Cole a polite but direct message, basically saying, "I'm really sorry to have to do this, but you need to see what Vanessa has been sending me." Then he forwarded all the screenshots to Cole. Cole didn't respond for a couple of days. I was anxious, thinking, have we just completely upended her life? But also, she brought this on herself. I hated the idea of blowing up my family, but hiding what she did felt wrong. After 3 days of radio silence, Cole suddenly sent Ryan a message thanking him and invited both of us to their upcoming engagement party. That was surprising. We weren't especially close with Vanessa and Cole beyond normal family events, and we hadn't been invited originally. We guessed that maybe Cole wanted us there as witnesses or support for whatever was about to happen. We decided to go, not sure what to expect. The engagement party was at a nice restaurant's private event room, about 40-50 guests, mostly family and some friends. Vanessa looked uneasy when she saw us arrive. I gave her a small smile and a congrats to keep up appearances. She just pursed her lips and turned away. Cole was polite to us, but I noticed he was pretty cold toward Vanessa all night. About an hour into the event, after the dinner, Cole stood up to give a toast. He thanked everyone for coming, then he said he had a special presentation. I got a bad feeling immediately. Cole pulls out a small projector and says something like, "I wasn't sure whether to show this, but everyone here deserves to know who they're really here to celebrate tonight." He starts a slideshow on the screen at the front of the room. The first images that popped up were the screenshots